We start our tour at the main entrance. When you first come to school in the morning, you'll walk round this way to the main playground. But on the way, you'll see our sensory garden. Our sensory garden is full of lovely, exciting things for you to play with. And every class in the school gets time during the week to have a play. Through to the main playground. This is where all of the children play, have a morning play and a lunchtime play. When you first start school as reception, you'll just have your afternoon plays here. As you become more familiar with the school, you'll join the older children with their playtimes. At 8:45 at the start of the day, a whistle will blow, and that's when the children in Key Stage 1 will line up. There will be, at the start of the school year, some markers that show you where you will line up, and in reception you'll either line up in Donaldson Class line or Rosin Class line. You'll see on the floor here there's a blue line, and that's where the lines will start. On we go, up the walkway to the classrooms. When you start school, you'll come up this way and you'll be met by your class teacher in the playground, and you'll walk up this way, mums, dads and children, for the first couple of weeks whilst you become familiar with the routine, and we'll head into the classrooms through our outdoor area and into the classroom doors. Our outdoor area is full of lots of lovely things to play, and the children have access to this every day throughout the day. To the left we have Rosin Class. This is a class taught by Mrs. Quinn and Mrs. Broadwood. Over in the far side of the classroom are the cloakrooms, where you will hang your coats and your bags. Here we have our carpet area, where we sit for learning time and stories, and when we have a chat as a class. And through this side is Donaldson Classroom. Again, lots of lovely places to play. A role play in the corner. And again, this is the carpet space where we do learning time, but lots of lovely stations, the art area, the ICT area, our reading corner, where you can choose your activities. Here is where Donaldson Class will hang their coats and their bags. Through the door and straight out into the library. Here there are lots of lovely books to choose from. You'll choose reading books to take home, but also some books for you to keep and have a read in school when it's reading time. We also have a lovely, cosy place to sit for some quiet reading. Now, just down the corridor, we have the toilets. We have a side for the boys and a side for the girls. And for those of you who worry about getting onto the toilet, we have steps for some of the toilets. Whilst you're new to school, we'll always have an adult to help you when you come down to the toilet, and as you become more confident, then you'll be able to bring a friend down, and eventually you'll feel confident enough to come down on your own. Down the corridor we go further. Until we get to the school office. This is where Mrs. Carlson and Mrs. Robinson and Mrs. Sweeting work, and they're here to answer lots of questions and help anybody that needs help, and are always here during school working hours. Now, into the hall. We use the hall for lots of different reasons. Here's where we will have our indoor PE lessons. We'll also, once you've been in school a little while, have assemblies, sometimes with the younger infant children, sometimes as a whole school. But also this is where we will have lunch, and it will look a bit different at lunchtime because the tables will all be set out, and dinner time staff will be here ready to serve you your dinner. You can also get back through to the playground with one more place to show you. One more learning area that we will use during your first weeks and throughout your time at school is the studio. The studio is where we will have our music lessons. Mrs. Mays will teach us music, but it is also a space for extra learning. Here we go. For those parents that need breakfast club, this is where we hold our breakfast club, and you'll be able to drop your children off here in the morning before school begins. And that ends our tour of Thaxted Primary School. Thanks for watching, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon.